We're live. Let's cook.
Yes, we are.
We're plant-based in the burbs. I'm Paige.
Hi, I am Sherri Sheree, you guys. Welcome into our kitchen. Whoop, whoop. What you got going on over there, Paige?
You know what? I have been in love with vegan sushi. Make your own out of nuts. And I've got some walnuts here. And I've got, look at how fun this is. I brought them back from the farmer's market. Put it in some water, put it in the fridge, and because you can juice your celery with the stalks.
Yeah,
and I've been doing that. It's so cool. So anyway, we're going to make some sushi meat, which is all out of nuts and vegetables. And what are you making today?
You know what? I am making a crispy peanut tofu with, here we little few veggie ingredients, and we're going to top that over on some wild rice. I want to keep it super simple, but I just love tofu. That's kind of like my jam. So, okay, we got a lot of noise going on here, but
yeah, you know what it sounds like it's a little crazy, but you know what's nice is it's simple. Let's get cooking. You want to?
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
All right. So I have a fun new gadget that I'm working with. I'm so excited. It's my Nutribullet. This one is amazing if you're making some small portions or sauces and things, because it's all about the sauce. So you can add any kind of nuts. I have some walnuts, almonds, and cashews. I'm going to do a combination in my Nutribullet. Now, the cool thing is you start at the bottom and then you add the lid and go from there. But when you're actually blending, I want to tell people you always want to put the liquid on the bottom, but not with this. You don't have to do that. So just so you know, because you don't want everything to get stuck at the bottom and then you got the liquid on top, or So you start with the liquid on the bottom. Sherri, you are already getting things going, so I'm going to just kind of wing it with the portions, but I will definitely write out proper portions for you all. Don't worry. Sherri, I'm going to give you the full screen so you can take it away. Go for it.
Okay, cool. Hey, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop my screen down a little bit so you can see. So I'm going to take the broccolini. I've been heating up my skillet with some sesame seed oil in it. So we're just going to go ahead and just throw those the broccolini in there. I'm just going to let them do their thing. I am going to add a little bit of garlic, which I normally do in the beginning, but I'm just going to sprinkle that in there because I'm just cooking. I'm going to throw a little bit of garlic in that. I love this 21 seasoning. You can get this at Trader Joe's if it's in your neighborhood. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that over the top of the broccolini. And we're just going to let that do its thing. So meanwhile, I'm going to take this beautiful red bell pepper. We're going to cut this up, get it nice and clean. We're going to also saute this as well. And then we're going to add that to our dish. But what I want to show you is I baked some tofu. I didn't put any seasoning on it, which is normally not my deal, but I'm trying a new recipe. So I went on and we pressed the tofu for about 20 minutes. I went on and cubed it once it was all pressed out, put it on some parchment paper, put it in the oven, and we baked it for 25 minutes till it got crispy. And then what I did was I made a peanut butter sauce. So let me just kind of show you what that is. Hopefully you can see that. And in the tofu, I took half of it so we can marinate so you can see what's going on. So what I put in here was 5 tablespoons of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of sesame seed oil. We did 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. I did 1 teaspoon of chili garlic sauce. Just give it a little heat. I'm not really a spicy girl, but we got to add a little bit of heat to that. Excuse me, my dog likes to cook with me. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and move that around a little bit. And maybe see if I need a little more oil. I like to get the broccolini kind of seared, a little burnt, a little bit. So I'll let that cook. Go ahead, Paige, take it away. I can't hear you for some reason.
Okay.
Let's read that. Let's read your lips one more time.
All right, here we go. So we got a variety of nuts in here. Again, you can use pepitas. You can use all kinds. You can use Brazil nuts, whatever you like. I added 3 different kinds. So you can also use sesame. So I've got walnut on the bottom, cashew in the middle, and some almonds. Put some water in there. Literally, I'll tell you how to, pull it all. I'm going to add this spinach now. I just kind of felt like some fresh spinach would be really good in here, blended up. So we're going to add some spinach in here, about, maybe a quarter cup. Now, it's not a whole lot. We're going to add some carrots and celery into the mix. Okay, this is the mix that's going to be your sushi meat. All right, so
love it.
I know, don't you love it? And now, if you can see in here, you kind of got a layered salad look, but oh, Tina and Tom are here. Hey, you guys, it's so good to see
Tina and Tom. Happy New Year.
Exactly. We're going to put some ginger. I've already got some, in here. This is good to have on hand, y'all. So if
yes, I've used that one. That one's really great.
And then this one is the garlic. Oh, it's almost out, but I love this fresh garlic. Now, the other thing you're going to do is to give it a little bit of tang, like a little, is going to put some apple cider vinegar in there. All right, wait, you're cooking some stuff up. Let's give you full screen while I get some spoons.
Right now I'm chopping up some red bell peppers. I really wanted to kind of get this broccolini in here and get it nice and beautiful and green. The color is so interesting, but when you're cooking these green vegetables, the color gets so vibrant, and it's just beautiful, So I'm just doing this really natural, no extra seasoning yet, because I don't want all the flavors to silent out or what's the word?
You mean cancel?
Or overpower the peanut butter tofu.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
We're just going to keep it simple. But when we finish the broccoli, though, I am going to take some black garlic, salt, and sprinkle a little bit over the top of the broccoli once it's done. It has some garlic in it, and it also has the sesame seed oil flavor. So that's going to be really cool.
Well, let me say, I added the ginger, I added the garlic. I'm almost ready to do, what are we going to do today? A blender dance. Who's in on it with me? Come on, you want a blender dance with us. We're plant-based in the burbs. Plant-based in the burbs. Boom, boom, boom. I love to make her laugh. Doesn't she have the best laugh?
Oh, it's so funny to me. I love it.
Okay. Y'all, we used to work together. Yeah, but we were both working at a gym, and then she became a trainer, and she would get me going at 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm not kidding you. I was never in better shape, and I thought I was not as, strong. And now I'm like, I'd love to get that stamina back. But I'm coming back, Sherri. Take it over.
But you know what, Paige? You were doing your own exercises. Paige was a group fit instructor, so she taught several classes at the gym, and it was an all-women's gym. It was just a beautiful place, a great sense of community there, and working with all women, it was just really wonderful. And so Paige and I built a friendship, a relationship once you start training with me, and we've been friends ever since. So it was just a great thing. I think it's been, actually, I think we even started our vegan journey really around almost the same time. It was just really coincidental, I guess.
It kind of was. I mean, I think I said a few things because my daughter, I went vegan. She's 7 years now, Sherri, 7 years. And I'm going
to 6 something, right?
Yeah, I'm in my 7th. Yeah, I'm like headed in October 1st. But anyway, I guess what? I think I need to blend this. What do you think? Oh, Tina's ready. Tina's gonna join me for the dance, for the blender dance.
Come on, Tina.
I just discovered something about my Nutribullet. I don't have to stand there and hold it. I can just turn it and
I love that thing.
And then it goes.
I'm already on my second one. I'm on my second one already.
Oh yeah, blended dance. Oh, you can see it. Oh
my gosh.
Wow. Okay, this is cool. You can see it's kind of mushy. That's what you
want.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like a thick consistency, but we got to taste it because I didn't add any salt and I didn't add any pepper yet. So let's take a look and see. I know it's going to smell good. Oh, it smells so good.
It looks great.
It always turns out different, but I love that because it's fun to just kind of mix things up. So we're going to take a little taste. Now, again, this is the sushi meat. This is the meat that you're going to put into the sushi with vegetables. Let's see.
Okay.
That's good. It needs some seasonings.
Oh,
I'll tell you that.
Garlic.
So I'm going to give you full screen while I grab some seasonings.
Okay.
Okay. Over to you.
Okay. So, of course, this is the first time I've done this recipe. So I am sauteing the red bell peppers because I want to put those in my dish. You know, they're very high in vitamin C. They're really good for you. And so, you know, you want to have a variety of colors on your plate if you can, if it's possible, because the color of the rainbow is wonderful to eat. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to saute a few of those. I'm not going to make all of them because just for the time that we have. I did make some wild black rice, which is pretty cool. So I was trying to think of the colors, how the colors were going to look in my bowl. So we got green, red, we got the black, and then we had kind of like the brown tofu. So we'll see what that looks like because, you know, we do eat with our eyes.
Yes.
So I'm just going to saute up these red bell peppers. And I'm going to throw them in here with my broccolini because I kind of did things backwards, but you know, that's how it is sometimes when you cook in your kitchen.
I want to say it's one thing that I want to give as a tip. We're all about giving you great tips to get more plants on your plate and also for health and wellness. So I'm going to say having some rice on hand. Now, brown rice is great. This is the organic basmati. My husband and I enjoy this. You can do this into your sushi that you're going to roll up as well. So you can make it a little sticky by adding a little bit of apple cider in there, or you can take the chunks. It's cold. We made this last night. And so for, Taco Tuesday. So, you can add rice. I'm not going to add rice today, but I just want to show everybody the option of what you could do. Now,
it's interesting that you talk about rice because I was having a discussion with one of my clients and we were talking about, she said, maybe you should use some cauliflower rice if you want in your dish. Well, I could do that, but I really do enjoy rice. I love rice. And so I wanted to look up the rice to find out which rice has the most carbs. So basmati and jasmine rice have about 33 carbs, 33 grams of carbs. So, I mean, if you're only eating a small amount, that's not much. And if you're pretty active, you're going to burn that off too. So, it just depends on how you're eating it and how you're plating it and how much you eat, because really everything is about portion control in the first place. So regardless of what you're eating, right? So
I just discovered what's missing in this. Thank you for those awesome tips. I put some pepper, I put some garlic salt, just a little bit, and I forgot to add the apple cider vinegar is one of the best things to put in here. So I'm going to put a little bit. You basically just want a teaspoon. So, but I'm just going to guess at it right now. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to do another blender dance. Are y'all ready? So again, you start with some nuts, whatever your favorite nuts are. You don't have to soak them. You could just put them right in there with the water. Then you're going to put seasonings and vegetables, and the spinach is what made it so green. I kind of like that.
I love spinach. Then you could have used kale too, then, right?
Yeah, I definitely could have.
You could use any type of green vegetable, right?
Right. That's right. So, and then, I have cucumbers to go in. I've got avocados. Oh, nice. I've got red and yellow peppers that we're going to roll up into our nori. It's going to be so good. But let's do another blender dance. Are you ready, everybody? Let's go. Get your bodies moving.
I'm already ready. Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. There it is.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's enough.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Oh my God, I think it looked like it was like a rocket ship gonna blast off. It was like shaking and everything.
I love that too. I mean, honestly, the Nutribullet is a great alternative, especially if it's not in your budget to get a Vitamix or anything like that. Nutribullet is very affordable and it is very versatile. I make cheese in my Nutribullet.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. I love it. It's absolutely perfect. Now we're ready to go. I think it's good. It's nice. This is ready to go, but I'm going to cut up my veggies now. How's your dish coming along?
Well, I have it in the skillet right now.
Okay, I'll let you Have the full screen, take it
Okay,
away.
let me get my so what I did was I went on and put the tofu in my skillet. And the recipe calls for just letting it heat up and cook up until it gets a little sticky. And then we're just going to add everything, assemble everything, and we'll be done. So it's super easy. And the only thing that's really time consuming is pressing the tofu and then cutting it up and then baking it. But you only bake it for 20 minutes. So, you know, you can even batch tofu. You know, you can dry like maybe 2 blocks, cut them up, put them in the oven, and then you can have that tofu and save it for, like, if you want to add it to a salad, or maybe you want to take that tofu and add another type of sauce on it, like a sweet and sour or something like that. And the tofu is a great source of protein. So yeah, so I eat a lot. I like a lot of tofu. I really do. And what's so cool about it, it's affordable. You know, it's $2, organic, sprouted, however you want to buy it. It's affordable. It can feed a whole family, and all you have to do is throw any type of mixed vegetables or any type of greens that you want with it. Season it any way you want to, because tofu will take on the flavor or mimic the flavor that you want it to be. So,
right. Wow. Okay. We're learning something new every day here on Plant-Based in the Burbs. Okay, now let me just say, I took off the skin of the cucumber. Now you want to thinly slice all your vegetables. You want to go very thin. So we're talking thin like this, right? So that when you roll it, you've got that nice thin crunch to it. So, you know, again, you can add all kinds of veggies. I'm going to put some red pepper in here. How fun, right?
Yeah. It's cool.
Mix it up. It's cool. Exactly. It's like a fresh roll that we're going to work with here. So yeah, again, thinly sliced. And we also have a delicious, I mean, who doesn't love avocado? I mean, there probably are people. Do you like avocado out there? Are you an avocado lover too? I love avocado.
I am. I love avocado. I have to be careful with that though, because I may eat too many of those. So, you know, they do have the essential fat that you need. But if you eat too many, it's going to be too much fat. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, don't want to do too much. You know, actually, I wanted to bring something up because some people are afraid of eating potatoes because they think it's too starchy, too carbohydrate-y. But Chef AJ is a great example of somebody who believes in those potatoes, lost a ton of weight. I know a lot of people have, and really support the potatoes. So don't be afraid to eat those potatoes, y'all. All right.
You know how the potato got the bad rap is all the things that we put on the potato.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You know, you think about you putting butter, you're putting sour cream, you're putting cheese. You just threw a whole bunch of dairy on this wonderful potato.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm so sorry. Can you take the whole mic for me?
Of course I can. Yes. All right, back to me. So we're gonna now get our nori sheet ready. Are you ready for this? Okay, so it doesn't matter what brand. This is a good one, the Sushi nori. And we are just going to, I want to tell you, I'm making a delicious plant-based aioli as well. So I use the veggies, right? And so this is going to be what we spread on there, but I like to add a little kick of something spicy. So I definitely put a little of the sriracha in there. Yeah, you're back. Okay, good. So I just put a teeny bit of this in here because I think that'll make like a really nice flavor palette to spread onto the sushi, you know, to get ready to wrap it up now. So that's not enough. I think I want a little bit more. Now, I don't know about you all, but I love a delicious, I use the coconut or almond flour tortillas, and I make a wrap that way. I think you all know that about me. I love to wrap. Well, not really, not that kind of wrap, but because I'm not very good at it. But here you go. So you got a nice aioli. This is what we're going to put right onto the yes, you got it. Onto the onto the sushi. Okay, wait. Sherri's coming back in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we're Plant-Based in the Burbs. plant-based in the burbs, boom, boom, boom. And I am making a delicious sushi.
Okay.
Sushi with the nuts in there. Oh, there she is. And
Oh,
we're going
sorry about that.
and seasonings and veggies. So you're just going to take one sheet. You don't have to wet it. You just take the sheet, get it ready, put that other good stuff on there. Oh my gosh, Tom, let me just go ahead and put this up here. Yes, purple potatoes are a superfood. You're right. And then of course, tater tots. Yes, delish. All right. Okay, so let's get this going here. Hang in there, y'all. You just want one sheet to start. And you want a good, nice, flat surface to work with. This is a great cutting board to get it going. Now you want, which side do you want? Shiny side up? Or, yeah, shiny side
up.
Try to say that really fast.
Shiny side up.
Are you back with us? Should we do double screen?
I'm back. Okay.
Oh, by the way, if you have not downloaded the Unchained TV on your phone and get it onto your TV on all your streaming services like Roku, Samsung TV, you can just go find it. We are there. We have our cooking show segments. Some of them are in there. We're so excited. And it's Plant-Based in the Burbs under cooking show. So we're so excited to have you all join us and be with us and have some fun with us. And I don't have a sushi roller, Tom. So we're going to watch Paige just make it happen, because here's the thing. I like to teach people how to do it with what you got. So if you don't have a fancy roller, but you know what? You just made me realize, what is my favorite gadget in the kitchen? Who can guess? I know, Sherri, you can guess, but who out there can guess?
Your lemon.
Write it in the chat. That's right, my lemon squeezy. I forgot to put lemon. We don't have to blend dance again, but I definitely want to get that lemon squeezed in there.
So let me tell you what my favorite thing is in my kitchen now.
Your kitchen gadget? Okay, wait, let's get over to you. What's your favorite?
Tofu press.
Oh. There she is with her tofu press.
Yes, this thing is amazing. I just love it. It saves me so much time.
Oh, that's awesome. And here is the mix, everybody, that we're going to put into the sushi, just to give you a nice big spoonful of that. This could go on a salad. This could be your meat on a salad, like instead of, chicken salad or seafood salad or anything. This is what you got. You've got a nice, delicious, creamy, mouth taste, almost like a hummus. You can make it chunkier too.
That's what I would think. Like you could dip like some vegetables in it, like a dip.
Oh my gosh, you could keep the celery going.
Yeah, exactly.
Chips in here if you wanted to. I mean, you could do all kinds of things. We want to go with more of a low oil scenario in our lives. So maybe you're making your own, you're baking some chips. Okay, can we see the tofu in the pan?
Oh, you know what? I did the tofu and put it in my bowl. And so this is what it looks like. Let me just drop it down so you guys, let me see how I can let you see this. Okay, I'm maneuvering this thing here. I think I am, so there it is. That's the tofu, the peanut butter type tofu. I don't know if you can see that too well, but basically like this. Okay. And I got the red bell peppers and some rice down at the bottom. I'm going to taste it because I'm curious to see what it tastes like since I've never made it before.
Ooh, what do you think?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. It's good.
Wow. Yes, very good.
Oh, you're ready. You're set on that, huh?
Yeah.
Yummo scrummo.
The peanut butter is, I love peanut butter. So it's really like a really strong flavor coming out with the rice and the broccoli and the bell peppers. It's going to be a great little meal. My husband's going to love it. He's going to love it.
Pepper's going to have some?
No, Pepper, my dog, loves to eat tofu. So she knows when I open up the container, she comes in the kitchen. She knows when I'm cooking it, and she knows she's going to get a couple of pieces. So what can I say? She's right here, right now, waiting for me to drop something on the floor.
You gotta love it. Okay, well, let me come in this and show what I've already made happen here. So I spread Yes, I put the aioli, which we discussed as a veggies with a little bit of kick of that sriracha. So that goes on there, and we've got some beautiful avocado. And then
Okay.
now we're going to add in the cucumber, right? Again,
I'm
we're
definitely
going.
gonna have to make this. This looks great.
It's so easy, and it's a really like super fast. And you can use that, like I said, you can use that delicious, what we're going to put in here, the quote unquote seafood meat. You can have that all week long in many other dishes. You're never going to get tired of it. All right.
Yeah,
So
I really love using nuts as a meat alternative.
Yes.
That making the tacos with the lentils and the walnut is just,
Yes.
I love that recipe. And, it's so simple and easy. And it's basically, you have walnuts that are great for the brain, the omegas. And then you have, your lentils, which are protein also, and fiber. So, I mean, those are the things that when you're eating this way, you are not really skimping on what you need to have your body operate to its optimum. You know what I mean?
Are not. You are getting all your nutrients, and that's what's so essential. You want to be thinking about how you're eating for your brain, your heart, and your health overall. You want to think, ditch dairy, get those plant-based milks, the nuts in there, the seed milk. I rolled it. Look, I'm not about perfection. I'm going to cut it so you can see how pretty it is on the inside. You can get all in that. But I wanted to show you what you can do if you don't have all the
yes.
Exactly. And you can get it on right away and get this going without a whole bunch of, fanfare. It's so easy. You definitely want some kind of blender. That's a given.
Yeah, you do have to have that. Yes.
You definitely need a blender. Okay, this is so messy right now.
It's no fanfare now. Come on, no fanfare. Just eat that.
It's gonna be so good. Now, let me say something else. You're gonna have some, if you want some soy sauce, some coconut aminos are delicious, and some sesame seeds. You definitely want to sprinkle.
I have those too. Yeah.
Okay, so my dish definitely gets one of the ugliest awards, but the fun thing is, I know it's going to be tasty. You know how sometimes
oh my gosh, it's going to be yummy. It's just take a bite. Yeah.
I want to dip it and get some of that.
Okay. Yeah. So but anyway, we should just let them know that we are back here every Wednesday, and we're we want to share our experiences as becoming vegan and how we had to really experiment. I mean, I really had to experiment. Let me just tell you, tofu, I was just not messing with tofu. I didn't even understand tofu. I couldn't figure out how to cook it. And I just kept trying until I finally mastered it. And then, just learning as you go and finding new products to incorporate into your diet, keeping it all plant-based, and ditching the dairy, ditching animal products, period, and the cheese and the eggs. And there's just so many varieties alternatives that you can use to replace the animal products. And so that's what we want to share with you. And yeah, it's funny. We're not chefs. I'm not saying I'm a chef. This is just us cooking in our kitchen, and we just want to share what we do. That's all. And hopefully we can inspire you to either, if you're not vegan, or if you are and you're curious, that maybe you would try something new, like Jane Unchained's TV channel has many millions and zillions of recipes that you can go on and find ways to make things like butter, vegan cheese, all kinds of things. So yeah, use that as a resource, and Google is your friend, Even Instagram is your friend, right?
Instagram, TikTok, Tabitha Brown and all these other influencers are making the most amazing TikToks. You can find how to make some carrot bacon if you want, but head on over to UnChainedTV, check out our other episodes. And I put some sesame seed in there with my coconut aminos and soy sauce. I'm going to take a little bite. Look how pretty she is.
That looks great. She have a nice. I love seaweed anyway. I love nori. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect.
Great. That's great. Great. So,
well,
here we are.
Sherri, just 30 minutes rings in my head. Do you want to give everybody those last 30 seconds of the just 30 minutes, please? Because
it is just my method or my motto. In order to get people to activate and start moving their body and having movement in their body, 30 minutes is a short amount of time. 30 minutes of walking, 30 minutes of whatever it is to get your heart rate up, to get you moving and pumping your body. It's kind of what my motto is. And really, that's all you need. If you can do 30 minutes a day and be focused on and have a plan on what you want to do, you can really feel good in your body. And so I do that sometimes in between clients. I may only have 15 minutes, but I will go grab my 15 minutes because it makes me feel good. It makes my body feel great. So you're feeding your body wonderful vegetables and putting all great food in your body. Now you got to move the body because it needs to be moving. That's what our body is supposed to be, in motion. And so that's kind of my tip. And drink your water. Oh my gosh, that's like your ultimate gas that you can put in your body, is stay hydrated. And you can even get hydration from vegetables, but most of all, you want to get it from your water. And then lastly, we want you to get some sleep. You know, a lot of us are, sleep deprived and think that we need to drink caffeine to keep us going. Try to get at least 7 hours of sleep. Even if you have to set your clock on your phone, the timer on the phone for bedtime, because most of these smartphones have that, and you can set your bedtime. It'll set an alarm for you. And just like when you have children, you know, you make them have a bedtime. Make yourself have a bedtime and get sleep, and you will be working at your ultimate potential. You'll be able to do what you need to do. So that's my rant and rave. And that's what I live by. I'm not telling you anything that I don't do. This is what I do for myself. So I want you to do it for you. Right.
That's right. So hydrate. Use sustainable products. Make your own, bring your own silverware and napkins when you're going out to eat, and make your own sushi right here. Plant-based in the burbs. We are coming back to you on a regular, and we can't wait to see you again next time. Write in the chat what you'd like us to make if you have some favorites. And we just appreciate you. We love you.
Yeah, we really do. Thank you for coming into our kitchen. It's awesome. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it. See you next time. And head on over to UnChainedTV. You don't want to miss those episodes as well. Peace and blessings.
One more thing. Peace and blessings. Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Paige Parson Roach. Then follow me, Sherri Sheree, and then also Plant-Based in the Burbs. Follow us. I feel like Wizard of Oz.
And we'll be back with you next time. We're so excited. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. See you soon. Peace and plants.